Dungeons & Drag Queens, the podcast, is a wild, spicy, mature podcast not meant for children. If you like what you hear, though, you can find all of our links to our Twitter, TikTok, and Discord in the description. Previously on Dungeons & Drag Queens.
Have you ever seen an Archfey before? The intent of this campaign, I'm gonna try to kill every single one of these players before the end of the 6 sessions. And their goal is, I don't know, don't die?
And my character's name is Naught Luminous. He is an Eladrin Ranger.
I will be playing as Bucky Bourbonstock. Bucky Bourbonstock is just a human fighter.
I am Terin Goldenbeard, a life cleric hill dwarf.
I play Cat, a Wood Elf, Rogue, and Thief.
So the 4 of you have joined together. You are on an airship on your way to Miralise.
Naught immediately goes to the bar.
Oh, well, welcome. Is this your first time in Miralise?
Is mine, indeed, yes. I believe so for all my friends, too. Can I get directions to the bounty board after we're done?
Here it is a first come, first serve basis. Everything here is honor system and the first person to get their hands on it. You understand? But you see this one bounty sheet that is clearly the most recent that's been posted. It is drawing you.
Terin will go up to it and pick up the bounty.
The paper disintegrates. A symbol, as if just in black ink, appears on his hand.
Dude, you've been marked by the outsider from the Dishonor games.
I hope you guys are all adventuring together on this one, because I've seen that sigil on a lot of hands, and those hands haven't come back for payment.
We can handle anything.
You guys have captured Archfeys before? You are reading all of the details of it. The capture or poaching of an Archfey. The payment is 10,000 gold pieces. There have been multiple malicious leaks from the Fey Wilds into Miralise. Miralise has brought in anyone you can think of to try to seal that wild magic leak, to no one's success. So the next best option is kill the Fey.
Hey, Kat, do you want to, look for someone you can steal something from? That sounds right up your alley. They probably got nice stuff around here.
Sure.
Kat sees a couple adventurers, a group of very green-looking adventurers.
Hey, you guys new here?
Oh no, we've been doing this for a while now, you know.
Oh, no, you wouldn't lie to one of your priests, would you?
Sorry, it's really overwhelming here. This is our first time.
Here's a satchel that you should take.
I would like to steal the mystery sack from the human.
Hey, that's ours!
Hold on now. I'm sure this is a misunderstanding. Besides, we don't want to start causing a scene in a place none of us know.
So you got the unknown bag, the long rest camping set, and you got the money, correct? So 20 gold, 10 silver. You guys get to the shop, you walk in. It's just like a pretty standard leather shop. You see behind the counter is this absolutely unruly little goblin. Welcome to my shop. What can I help you find?
Is this the underground market?
We're looking for Marcus.
I got this, don't you worry. And then he starts talking to the goblin in the one extra language he knows, goblin. Yeah, we're looking for Marcus. We're not looking for any, underground markets, and winks heavily at him.
So I guess Spoon sent you, huh? Yeah, he's the only one that calls me Marcus. Hate that name. Why don't you call me Hyde?
Ask him about the bag. I think it's leather, he might know.
Can you guys, you can look inside a bag. I've also heard that you know of some pretty wild places, and we might be looking to head somewhere a little wild, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, you guys want to go on a Feywilds adventure, don't you? Well, you just might be in luck. I could use some extra hands.
That's fine to me. We gotta go in there anyway.
What do you need us to do?
We need to get some of our Trelio stocked back up. They're beasts in the Feywilds, and the little quills that line their backs, they can be ground up and snorted for quite the experience. How we get into the wild around here is, not the easiest. He puts his goblin feet right on the edge of Miralise, and you see Hyde just disappear. He has fully drop off Miralise, and he is now under her. You can feel a lot of wild magic. Okay, everyone, shield your eyes! So Hyde twists the crystal, and this blinding light just starts emanating all around you. I'll see you on the other side, best friend! As you appear into the world, you are on the coast of a small river. Along the riverside are massive skyscraper-high trees everywhere. All right, well, find me those 3 Trillio, and I'll take you guys back. All right, who's ready to die?
Me!
It's me.
Yeah,
All right, let's go.
Me!
Hi, it's me. I'm the problem.
Kick
It's
him
me.
out. Kick him out. Get him.
All right,
Get him
all
gone.
right, I got him.
I can't
No.
believe the DM is
all right.
railroading me in this campaign. I'm
So
sorry.
welcome to session 2 of Have You Ever Seen an Archfey Before?
Oh my God,
I
no, I
am
haven't.
your illustrious DM, Jordan, aka Cage. I'm gonna see if I can kill one of you fucks today. So
I'm
who
ready.
wants to introduce themselves first before the slaughter begins?
I'll go. Hi, I am King Cletus, Dan. In this campaign, I am not Luminous, the Ranger. And that's pretty much all you get to hear.
There's no facts.
Oh, do
Yeah,
we have
give me-
facts? Are
give
we
me-
doing facts about
I don't
ourselves?
know, man. I wasn't gonna do tea, but you told me you wanted to do tea, but I'm cool with skipping tea. We don't need tea. I already have all of your prides and shames. So
Yeah,
honestly, what more is needed?
That's true. Sure. Yeah, no, there's nothing interesting about Naught. He doesn't,
Oh my
he's not a
God.
people person. He has a dark past, and he's been hurt, so he doesn't really like people that much.
Wow.
A dark
Ooh.
nightly past, maybe.
Maybe.
All right,
Surprised he's
Nick.
not a rogue. Hello, I'm Kumanai, aka Nick. I play Terin Goldenbeard, the cleric. And fun little fact, he's essentially paying to divorce himself from his family. That's why he's out
Huh?
here.
Relatable.
Divorce is always expensive.
Okay, yeah, the finances—they're always the tricky bit.
Mhm.
Miffy.
Oh, why? Okay.
And who gets the fine china afterward?
Me, because I stole it.
It's mine. It's in my bag.
She wasn't even in the family. She just came in and took the china one day.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Miffy or Katie. I play Cat, and yeah.
Sick.
Yep.
Nice.
Are we providing tea or nah?
My tea. Okay, I got tea. Yep. For a pedicure, Cat likes to put pineapple rings on her toes. There you go.
I like that tea.
Dicky. All right, and last but absolutely not least, John.
That's me. I play Bucky Bourbonstock, the human fighter. Left the family farm to make some money. Some tea about Bucky is that he had a chance to date a girl that was a magic user, but gosh darn it, wouldn't you know, the tractor broke down on the way. Never got to see that magic.
It's almost like divine intervention because
Aw,
magic
Bucky.
isn't real.
Poor guy.
It's all right. She moved away next summer.
I want to ask, does Bucky believe in gods?
That is, it's a good question. Probably just one very vehemently.
And he does not use magic, that god. That god is
No.
all powerful in the sense of knowledge.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
think
it.
I think he
Yeah,
believes
very
that like
talented.
magic from gods is the only way it can happen, and then like anything else is just no, that's just fake magic. We don't do no devil stuff down here.
That's very convenient because the only magic user we have is cleric.
Knowledge.
Yet.
I mean, we'll see.
Oh,
right.
the multi-class? Ooh.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm not
Mhm.
going to get sidetracked. We're not going to talk about
No.
multi-classing. Anyway, so last we left off with our adventurers, we had just entered the Fey Wilds. And you guys are set off on a mission for a minimum payment of 3 Trelliopes worth of their spines because your delightful and totally not creepy looking at all goblin guide Hyde wants that as payment for bringing you to the wilds. Hyde hangs out at his camp, and you guys now get to decide how are you going to investigate the Fey Wilds.
Okay. I'm gonna turn and look at everyone and be like, do you think there's something wrong with his face?
No? Why?
Look uglier today?
Why are you judging Sir Hyde like that?
He doesn't look like, is he alive? I don't.
Dude, my brother looked like that when he was choking on a corn dog one time.
Maybe he woke up on the wrong side of whatever he sleeps on.
Yeah.
He wasn't smiling so big, but you know.
Sweet Jesus. All right, just to give you guys a little bit of a sense of where you are. So this, as I've posted in the chat, is what you see when you arrive. So you guys are on the side of a river. You are in thick forest area. Everything is covered in a luscious moss. There are twinkling, beautiful lights everywhere, extremely colorful, vibrant. The river looks deceptively shallow. And you see multiple different paths that branch off to either get you over the river, through the forest, into other locations. If you would like, we can either roll for where you guys adventure off to first, or you can decide between a couple different landscapes that I have. What would you like to do, team?
I'd like to go into the forest.
Would like to avoid the swamps at all costs.
The ranger wants the forest, huh?
Why
That's
ever
probably
would
good
you
idea.
want to avoid the swamps?
I don't know. It's fine. Anyway,
Dude, they got the best moonshine in there, I bet.
no, pass.
Well, unless you can suddenly navigate a forest, we should probably stick where the ranger is comfortable.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know these ones. I know the ones behind my house like the back of my hand, but nah, these are new woods. And everybody knows when you go into new woods, you respect it, I think.
Mm-hmm. Then swamp knowledge could come in useful later, but maybe forest first.
All right, so in the chat, I've posted a couple different visuals for you guys to choose from.
We should
so
go
the
into
forest,
the photo leap jungle.
Yeah, there you go.
Which
So
one? There's
Pass.
like 4 of them.
Yeah, so the forest, the very first one, actually the first 2, so the purple hue, that's the forest that Naught is pointing towards. You can keep traveling down the same river, stay in the river bank. That's the third photo. It looks very similar to the first one that I sent you guys, just, for ease of memory. You can travel further down the river, eventually hitting the swamps, which is the next photo. There are massive mountain ranges. If you guys travel well past the river, you guys can get into a mountainous zone. You also can see that across the sides of the mountains, there are these extremely colorful, rainbow-laden forest areas that you could travel to. Or you see that there's like this really dark area that's on the map, and you can't really tell much about it. It looks almost dead. So are we sticking with the forest?
Do we know where these Trelliopes live?
No, you don't, because no one's asked any questions about them.
Oh.
I don't ask questions. I find answers.
Can we talk to Mr. Hyde about it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ask Hyde.
He may sound a little different from last time because he doesn't remember how he sounds. But,
Maybe.
As long as he remembers he's my best friend, everything's gonna be all right.
So Hyde is cooking up some sort of meat sausage link of some kind on the fire.
Really open links.
Hyde, do you happen to know which environment these creatures live in?
Really trying to remember what the fuck he sounded like, guys.
It's okay. He's a mimic in disguise. He can sound.
He's
different.
not a mimic in disguise. He's just ugly. Leave him alone. Oh my god.
Jeez.
Are we talking about the Trelliopes? Is that what you're looking for? What does he sound like? I can't remember. That's not what he sounds like.
Not the voice.
You sound like a friend of mine.
Let me. I gotta rein myself back in. All right, Hyde. No, dude, I don't remember. There's not a fucking part of me that remembers what he sounds like.
Oh no.
All right, ask your question. We're just gonna go with a new voice for him.
Sounds good.
Do you know the particular environment where these Trelliope creatures live?
Oh, those Trelliopes are everywhere.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
lovely.
pretty convenient. Nice.
Mr. Hyde, do you have
Yeah.
a cold?
As much of a cold as you have.
You sound a little different from last time we spoke.
Well, sometimes traveling into the Fey Wilds changes a man's voice. What do you want?
I guess
That makes a lot of sense.
I guess I'm just immune to that.
We knock out Naught.
Seriously.
If you could count on the Fey Wilds to change everybody the same all the time, then it wouldn't be so unpredictable now, would it?
That is true.
Sounds magical.
See, someone who doesn't really understand magic or even believe in it sure gets it.
It's so weird. I feel like my mind is opening up over here.
Not to just staring daggers at Hyde. He trusts nothing this man says.
Could be possibly this place is made up of different materials and we're being currently poisoned. But, until then, let's go find a
Wait.
Trelliope.
Hold on, what kind
Jared
of
might
poison?
be onto something.
I've traveled here so many times, and nothing's ever happened to me. So I don't think there's any poison of this
Sorry.
sort.
Do you know the biological makeup of a dwarf?
I don't even know the biological makeup of a goblin.
I don't know. Mr. Hyde, have you looked in a mirror lately? Because I feel like something did happen to you.
You know what? Have you looked in the mirror lately, Mr. Naught?
I have no reflection.
Can you say that the person looking back at you is who you truly are, Mr. Naught? Because you seem to be hiding an awful lot behind that gruff voice and handsome face.
Naught takes a step back and looks directly at Bucky and goes, "Oh," and it just kind of backs away from everybody.
You guys are burning daylight at this point, and those Trelliopes aren't going to catch themselves. So
Oh,
listen.
shoot. How long is it before it gets dark out?
Well, that just depends on where you are.
Oh, shoot. Where does it stay light the longest? This is kind of important for me.
Right here at camp.
Well, second longest.
Let's see. So second longest, I would say that's probably
Naught's just kind of wandered off towards the forest, by the way.
the surrounding forests. They stay pretty lit up all day long, thanks to all of the glittering lights all around. Further
thank
out
goodness.
you travel, the darker it gets, the sooner. Now, if you go up into the mountains, it depends on if you're facing north or south. And if you go into the swamps, well, that just depends on your attitude at the time.
Oh, well, shoot. I've always got a sunny disposition. But anyway, I
Well,
got
there
another
you
vote
go.
for the forest here. Looks like Naught's trying to find himself up that way anyway.
Gods. Let's go make sure he doesn't kill himself.
He just kicked a stick and he's staring down at the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I would be careful because depending on where you hunt for the Trelliopes, depends on not only how they look, but their own special attacks as well. All right, so you got to be careful. Now, if you stick to the forest, they're a little bit harder to see because they're going to be the same color as the forest. They're all green. Some of them have moss covering over them if they're older. And then if you travel up into the mountains, if you travel into the dead zone, all those Trelliopes, they're going to start taking on characteristics of where they are.
Let's look for green, mossy, spiky. Got it.
So are you guys deciding to stay in the forest? Is that what the group's deciding?
Indubitably.
That's at least what Bucky would like to do.
Fabulous. Who
Yeah.
has... So are you guys going to leave camp?
Yeah,
Easy.
Yes.
Toodles to
Not has already walked away from camp.
to
See you
Hyde.
later, Hyde. Have a great afternoon.
Bye, Bucky. And he ignores everyone else.
Not feels right at home.
I was about them anyway.
All right, so you guys, I'm gonna assume you're just traveling through the river, staying in the forest, keeping the river to your one side so that y'all don't get lost, right? As you're traveling, you're seeing that all of the trees, they're all covered by this thick moss. And you've really never seen anything like this before because the moss seems to be almost changing color. So it keeps shifting between greens and purples. And it seems as though it's light reflective. So if the light is hitting the moss, it's this big, bright, vibrant green. If the moss is in the shade, then it's this muted purple color. So that's oftentimes how travelers are like making their way through the forest in this particular area. Okay. As you travel along the river, I would like to know who has the highest perception.
It's definitely me because I have double stats in this area.
Definitely not Bucky.
My passive perception is a fort. Oh wait, passive? It's 14.
Mine is
passive.
14 passive as well, but I get double stats for it.
Okay.
No, I lied. It's 15. 15 is
You're
passive.
15?
Mine's
Okay.
10
One higher.
passive.
10. Miffy, what's your passive?
14.
Perception? 14. Okay. All right, Cletus, I need you to roll a perception check.
I get plus 10 on this, just so you're aware.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping you pass it.
19.
You got a 19. Is that with your plus?
Yeah, because I got a 9, and it's plus 5 normally.
Oh! I was like, dude, you had a plus 10. How you only getting a 19?
I get double on perception, on intelligence
Sick.
and wisdom based checks in the forest.
Okay, all right. So you can hear whispering throughout the forest, which I'm sure really helps your paranoid state already. But you can hear, it sounds like a mix of wind and human voices. You can't quite pick out what they're saying, but you can definitely tell that it is speech. But you can't actually understand what they're saying.
Can I do a nature check to see like what direction it's coming from?
I don't want a nature check. I'd rather if you give me actually a stealth check since you're a ranger. Yeah, I want you to do something.
Okay. That's a 15.
A 15. Okay. That's not going to be enough for you to pick out the actual words, but you, by like kind of blending into the environment and like just like, you know, doing your little stealthy stealthy ranger thing, you can tell that it's the trees. That the voices are coming from the trees, somewhere underneath the moss.
Okay.
Guys, I can hear voices, and it looks like the trees are talking.
You like the moss or something?
So
I don't know.
Bucky has like a passive perception of 10, so he thinks like, you probably need to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
What are the trees saying, buddy?
I don't know. It just words that don't make any sense. I can hear their voices. They're in my head.
All right,
Okay.
all right. Let's just calm it on down. Maybe they're friendly trees.
Naught sits down and starts rocking back and forth.
Well, I ain't quit to chop down this many trees.
Once Naught mentions that he can hear voices in the trees, it goes silent.
They're gone. The voices are gone. I think I'm
Is-
okay. I think we're
Well, that's a
good.
good thing, right?
He stands back up and kind of looks around like he's extremely paranoid right now. He hates the Fey Wild to begin with. He hates the Fey in general. he has this deep-seated distaste for anything Fey related, so he has this wild distrust for everything that's happening right now.
mean, as you should. Feywild is a fucked up place.
Tell you what, I'll walk up front and right next to you, okay, buddy? And if you hear the voices again, just let me know.
No, I've got this. I have to
All
face
right.
this.
Well, you know what? We'll be here for you. Just don't you. All right. You know what? You do you, Buckaroo, and we'll be here if you want us.
And he just nods and keeps walking.
I wanted to like investigate around to see if I see anything that could look like it was left by Trelio, like prints or quills.
Sure. Yeah, give me an investigation roll.
Oh, what did this say? Investigate. Got a 7.
You got a 7?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, you're definitely in a forest.
Mm.
All right.
God, I'm glad that we made sure.
Naught's gonna look and go.
It's all right. I've got this. By looking at these branches and these trees, I can check for tracks.
And he's gonna do a nature check.
Looking at trees for tracks?
Oh, you gotta be fucking with me.
It's
19.
wild.
19? Okay.
Oh no, sorry,
All right.
I lied. It's not 19. It's 14.
14. Okay, I wish it was a 19. All right, so with a 14, so you notice some old tracks, like a few hours old. It looks as though some sort of quadrupedal. Am I saying that right?
Huh?
Some sort of four-legged beast has come to the river to drink and then has left.
I'm just gonna say it's because he's never seen these creatures before, so he doesn't know whether this is their footprints or not. But he definitely can tell that something was here. Can he see which direction it went after it left?
So you see that it travels a little bit ways down the river, and then it cuts into the thickest part of the forest.
Okay, so he's gonna relay that information to everybody.
All right. Would you guys like to follow the tracks or keep following the river?
Well, the tracks seem like a pretty good lead.
Could be Trelio.
Yeah, how big are the tracks?
They look to be so what would be equivalent in your world? It looks like it would be like a moose-sized creature.
Gee, well, 4 of us could probably take something that big, right?
Hopefully. It's the only lead we have, so might as well follow it.
Yeah, let's go get him. Worst case scenario, we got some dinner to bring back.
Worst case, we all die.
Well, yeah, but if we all die, then we don't gotta worry about dinner.
Fine, if you die, I'll give you your last rites.
Naught puts a hand on Bucky's shoulder and goes,
I don't know what it is about you, but I like the way you think.
Always gotta look up, especially when you got 20 brothers. They're pretty tall.
God.
So we'll follow the trail, the tracks.
All right, following the tracks. Cletus, give me another perception roll.
okay. Oh, God. 14.
A 14. Okay. The whispers are back, and they've become even more muffled than before.
Okay.
I can hear the voices again, but they're not making any sense.
Were they making sense last time?
They're making even less sense this time.
Oh, shoot. Bucky just kind of looks at a tree and he's like, hey, you cut it out.
Now, Cat has the next highest perception, correct? With your pluses?
No, I
Am
also
this
have
right?
14.
Yeah, I think Cat and
Okay.
Nick have the same.
What?
What's your plus on your perceptions, though?
4?
4? You're at 14 with 4, or you're 14 plus 4?
My passive says 14, but then I go and look and it says +4.
Okay. All right. What's you, Nick?
14, and then the skill is a +4.
Oh man. Okay. So I want a perception check from both of you.
I got a dirty 20. So filthy
18.
20.
And an 18. Okay. So the two of you come up to Naught as he's rambling nonsense about voices in the trees. And as you get close to him, you hear the voices as well. You hear that it's some sort of combination between like wind and language. Terin, because I'm gonna give you it just because you got a dirty 20. You recognize this as Sylvan, the Sylvan language.
I speak Sylvan.
Yeah, but you haven't rolled well enough, so I don't know what you want from me, kid.
It's muffled from you. I think
Still muffled for you. Yeah. So
I hear Sylvan in the trees.
Can I do some sort of check specifically towards that then?
Yeah,
Since,
absolutely.
I know that they're speaking Sylvan.
How about you give me? Is there what would be a good check for you to like refocus up?
If it's trying to do a perception on like a language, it might be like a history check or something like that.
That's what I was thinking.
History or straight up intelligence, something like that.
Yeah, just give me just a straight up intelligence check.
All right.
See if we can get you refocused so that you can actually translate for the group.
Can I get advantage on it since it's something I'm proficient in?
Absolutely.
Cool. First one is a 13, and then we'll do it again, see what we get second time. 12, so we'll go with the 13.
13. You can't catch the full conversation because it's still quite muffled for you, but you catch a few keywords. You catch new hunters. You catch Trelliope. You catch laughter. And you also catch that you're close. That's
Okay.
all you get.
All right. So I'm gonna say that to them.
So it sounds like I heard someone say Trellio and close, and they're laughing, so I don't know. I think we're close by, but I don't think they have a lot of confidence in us.
Maybe they just told a pretty funny joke.
Well then, if I think it's so
be.
funny, if I'm about to die, I'll burn down the forest.
Well, we are in the forest.
The chatter becomes extremely loud to the point that now all four of you can hear it at the mention of burning the forest down.
Funny laughter now.
Oh my god. Just leave the trees alone. They did nothing.
They literally made fun of us.
Leave Treatney alone.
We're the ones invading their space.
What? They should be looking into our space. What?
What? How is this our space?
We're in here because of their hole.
Oh my god.
Naught can hear the whispers on the tree saying, yes, fight, 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 and then laughter.
Stop fighting, guys. This is what they
Terin
want.
is gonna
They want
light
us
up a
to fight.
sacred flame in his hand.
I'm gonna punch Naught in the face. Oh god.
There's a burning pyre of golden fire just sitting in his hand.
I'm gonna hit him with my lamp.
Oh God.
Not the lamp again!
I know the lamp, I swear.
You rolled an attack roll on me? You rolled an
No,
attack?
I'm gonna hit not you.
Oh,
The crazy one.
We about to have a disagreement.
No. Can I give Terin the diamonds, by the way?
You don't know where the diamonds are yet. They're still.
Damn it,
they're
fine. I
lost in
want to
that-
search that bag then.
They're lost in that bag.
We never looked through the bag.
You guys are close to finally finding these damn Trelliopes after 6 fucking hours. No, you're not searching the bag.
We're searching the
no,
bag.
you
I think we should look through the bag right now.
Yeah, I think we
it's
should look
my
at the
bag.
bag all of a
Fuck
sudden.
Do we really want to
You're
search
talking-
the bag?
Yeah, let's search the bag. Maybe it'll help
You
us.
All
look like you're gonna
right.
kill someone, and I need the diamonds to revive. So yes, I want to look at the bag.
Jesus
I
Christ.
all of a sudden have an overwhelming message from God.
Miffy, give me an investigation check.
Yes, ma'am. Oh,
God told me where the diamonds were.
trash. 12.
You got
Let
a
me take a
12.
look. Let me take a look.
No,
You-
fuck you. It's my
You
bag.
have to consent to anyone else checking your bag.
Good.
Do you trust the priesthood?
No, absolutely not.
Do you mind if I take a look?
All right, you can take a look, Bucky. You haven't.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. All right, what do I roll to look in a bag?
Investigation. Just give it, yeah.
It's a while that we have to
Roll
check our own
investigation.
bags.
Investigation.
It's not your bag! You stole it! What do you mean?
I mean, it's my bag now.
Oh my god.
I don't see anyone else claiming it as theirs.
Bucky gets a 3 in investigation. Oh, it's all cubic zirconium.
She did.
All right, so you've learned nothing new about the bag. You've just reinforced that it seems to have endless capacity.
I'm gonna jump in the bag.
Can I do sleight of hand to take the bag from her?
No.
Yeah, try it. Let's see.
Wait,
I
it's a
want
bag
both-
of holding?
I got a
Can I-
19.
You got a
Oh.
19. Miffy, roll me a strength check.
Oh, well, that's not gonna work.
What'd you get? Why
I don't
can't I see any of your fucking rolls? You guys could be lying to me for all I fucking
don't.
know.
I can. You pick a different category.
No, it has to be strength.
No.
I want it to be strength. I've demanded it. You have
Oh.
3.
The
Okay,
god
I got
has
strength
spoken.
checks now.
I give you
Can
guidance.
I just steal it back right away?
No.
Add a D4
Why
to your roll.
not?
I gave
Y'all
you
keep,
guidance. Add a
y'all
D4.
keep fighting
Right,
over the
right,
bag. I hear my daughter calling me.
Okay.
So now that I have the bag, can I do an investigation check?
Yes. Yes, you
Okay.
may. So wait.
Ooh,
Tell us how you take the bag. Tell us how you
So
take the bag.
while she's arguing with us about who gets the bag, I'm going to sneak up behind her. And I'm actually going to use one of my cards. I'm going to throw it, and it's going to like break the string on the bag so it drops on the ground. And I'm going to sneak up behind her and pick it up off the ground.
Okay. All right. Now give me your investigation.
So it's 23 plus 5 more, so 28.
Okay. All right, so you're rifling around in the bag. You can feel a lot of things. You guys hear just like a jangling mess inside the bag. It sounds like there's so much in there.
28. Can I get like a specific item?
Yeah. So Naught is literally just pulling items out of this bag. So he has pulled out. Fuck it, let's just give you a pile of shit. Why not, right? You guys are gonna need it anyway. So he pulls out 3 diamonds. He pulls out an emerald, a ruby, a sapphire, 2 sapphires. Someone better be writing this down, by the way.
I'm
'cause
trying, but
I'm
you're
not.
saying it really fast.
Okay. So you got 3 diamonds, an emerald, a ruby, 2 sapphires.
Got it.
There is also just like some like petty change in there. So like a few pieces of silver. Let's say like 4 pieces of silver. You've also found what looks to be like an elm wood bow, but it has cracks and breaks along the bow, like the actual like the bow part of it. You find a couple rusted arrowheads.
How many? 2?
Yeah, let's go with 2. 2 rusted arrowheads. They're gonna be made out of like iron, let's say. There's no shaft to it though. It's just the heads. Let's go with 7 pieces of bread.
Peanut butter or jelly?
Cat's lamp.
I'm gonna set the lamp back down behind her.
You
I'm gonna pick it up and knock him out.
can have this.
I'm gonna murder him.
Now the important thing to note is that as you're pulling the gems out, they're cold to the touch. You pull the bread out and it's still warm, as if it's fresh. You also pull out. I want to give you guys one more thing, and I just can't think what it is.
Oh shoot, a +7 greatsword. I'll take that.
Yeah. So the Elmwood bow. Can we roll for what its stats are? So because I can use that.
For the bow, it's
Yeah.
cracked. It's gonna.
So
be
it's just a
useless
worthless
to
bow.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Break it down for parts.
What else do I want to give you guys? Ooh, we can use this for later. You also find 4 empty glass vials, and you find. All right, I don't know how much more obvious I can make this. That I hope what you guys do next. You also find a glass jar that has a live mouse in it. You have no idea how this mouse is still alive. It doesn't look like anyone's been feeding it. It's almost as if being in the bag has put it in suspension. So,
Not going to shake the jar.
Oh my
Don't you
god.
do
What are you
that.
doing? Hold on.
Yeah, Terin's gonna snatch it away from him.
You guys
That's a
don't even know
mouse.
I'm doing this. I have such a good.
You're throwing
Everything.
shit on the ground. Do we not notice the longbow on the ground?
I didn't say I threw it on the ground. I'm just rifling through and pulling it out. Maybe I'm putting it back
yeah,
in.
just pulling
What?
things out.
I'm from the country. I know the sound of someone shaking a mouse around in a jar when I hear it.
So this is an important distinction. So with your 28 or whatever the hell insane number you
It
rolled.
was a 28. Yeah.
So not only do you confirm that this is a bag of holding, but it has very unique properties that you've never seen a bag of holding able to have. So it seems to be able to keep things in perfect stasis once they've been put into the bag.
That's amazing. That could be broken.
So things could have been in there for decades.
Hundreds of years.
All
There's
right, does
perfect
anyone
stasis.
have a bunch of fireball spells that we can fire into the bag?
We have no casters.
Ah, shoot.
So are you going to
okay.
share this information with the group or not?
No.
What?
Nope.
Cletus,
Yeah,
why
no.
did-
I will share. I'll share this stuff with everyone.
No, you do as you please. What would your character do, Cletus?
You don't have to share the stuff. You need to share so are you going to share the information?
Yeah, I'll share that. I'll share that I'll share the fact that the bag has the properties of stasis, that it can keep things in
Yeah, okay.
That's
So-
unusual.
So the group sees like the live mouse, they see all the gems, that kind of thing. And like the live mouse is what is like, oh shit, what is this bag? You know?
Ooh, I'm gonna let the mouse out.
Do you want to investigate the mouse? Does anyone want to investigate the mouse?
No, I've seen diamonds.
Yeah, I want to take a look at that little critter.
So can I let it out before they get a chance to do that?
If you want to.
I do.
Can I stab him?
I want to
Yeah.
let it out.
Roll for
Before-
initiative.
Can I steal the diamonds? Can I steal the diamonds
I'm
before initiative?
Rolling.
I'm rolling.
I got
you
a
can roll-
nat
you can
20. I'm ready.
You can roll an attack roll on me.
I'm ready.
Oh my
Sneak
god.
No.
This is so fucking off. This is gonna be like a 20 fucking session campaign that should have only been 6.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm moving us on. So you guys have figured out that the bag has these wildly mystical properties.
I let the mouse out. I'm
extremely-
clarifying that I did
Yeah,
that.
the mouse is gone. So you now
Right.
have 4 empty vials and an empty jar.
I'm really
Hold
hoping
on.
that this whatever Trepla Boo Boo
Trelio.
is Treliope is cat-like, and we'll see the mouse and attack it.
It's a fox. Fox eat mice.
Perfect.
Ah,
Yeah, they
there
are
we
very
go.
fox-like.
So that's what I'm
Um,
hoping for by letting this mouse out, that it will lure
Alright, so
Treliope.
as you guys are arguing amongst each other because
I just
Naught
want the diamonds.
out fucking doing shit on his own without consulting the group as usual,
Mhm.
this mouse scampers into the underbrush, and you hear this sudden rustle of commotion, breaking branches, and then silence.
Guys, it's over here.
All right, let's take a look.
You think I'm going to leave those diamonds alone? If you die, you're staying dead.
Oh my god, just give
Um,
Terin the diamonds, please.
Naught has pulled his deck out and has lined his hands with his cards, which you guys are now seeing for the first time, and you don't understand what it is. But he has like playing cards that are thicker than regular cards. They're like made of a really strong like wood thing, and the blades, they are edged with knives like blades. They're think of like Xena Warrior Princess, like her throwing circle thing. The edges of the cards are like that.
Why are we taking out
It's your
weapons?
funeral, gambler.
I saw rustling. I saw rustling in the branches, so I
don't
pulled my
know if
cards out
it's-
and I am
Um,
ready for combat.
I'm sorry, did you ask for initiative? Like actual initiative? Is
No,
that fake
that
initiative?
was a joke.
But I
We're not
got a
doing
nat
that yet.
20.
I know you did. I know you did. All right. So there's rustling in the bush.
Wonderful. I say the ranger go look.
Okay,
I don't. He's gonna shank whatever it is.
probably.
I don't care.
All right, I'm gonna go hide then. Goodbye.
Have a good time.
Okay,
Yeah, Bucky's just gonna kind of brace himself with his sword, just be like, "All right, well, something might hop out of there."
I'll roll an attack roll on whatever it is.
It's like you guys have no fear of death at this point,
No, not at all.
and you don't even care about your environment any longer.
We've been
I mean,
sufficiently warned
I have
about it.
so much advantage in this area that I'm pretty good with. just,
I've
like,
already
attacking
threatened
things.
to burn the forest. I'm
No,
over
it's fine. Listen, you guys can kill whatever the fuck you want if you don't want to be creative about the thing. All right, so give me an attack roll, Cletus.
Cool.
Did the murder hobo tell us not to murder hobo?
So I also get +2 on ranged attacks because I'm using my cards. I got a nat 20.
So walk me through exactly what you do.
Okay, so I hear the rustling, so I pull my cards out and I get ready. I hear the crack of a branch, and I can pinpoint exact location of where that branch was. So I aim just slightly above that because I assume it's a foot, and I throw my card directly at it to get like a direct hit at what I would assume where its head would be. And I apparently am very lucky, and that is where its head is. So I hit a card directly into its head,
Okay.
and the blade just cuts straight through into whatever it is.
Okay.
So let's do some damage, shall we?
This is gonna be quite the mood dropper.
I'm really excited about
Tell me
that.
it's Hyde. Tell me we just murdered Hyde. I'll be happy.
All right, let's see. So I get double damage on this, by the way. So 13
Well, hold
times
on.
2.
You're assuming this is a Fey creature.
No, I'm assuming that I got a nat 20, so I do double damage.
Oh! I thought you got double against Fey creatures. Okay, how much? So how much
I just
damage
rolled
did
a
you do?
nat 20. 26 damage.
Okay. All right. So you throw your card. You hear this heavy thud to the ground, and there is just this eerie silence that falls through the forest. The whispering in the trees stops, the wind stops, everything stops. You
Love it.
walk through the brush, and you see this massive fox-like creature the size of a moose is dead, bleeding out on the ground.
Is it a Trelliope?
It's a Trelliope.
I killed a Trelliope!
All right, so give me. Well, who's gonna harvest it?
Ranger probably knows most about
Who
harvesting
the victor
creatures.
go
Yeah,
the spoils, I
I feel like
There
I
you
probably
Yeah.
should. What kind of thing do you want me to do?
Yeah,
Just need
you just
the
no, yeah,
clues.
just take
I could do
it.
survival.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to
okay.
roll for it. It's dead.
Can I roll for like the quality of goods?
No, you'll have good quality. You got it in the
Okay.
head. You're fine.
Okay,
I'll
perfect.
just
All
give
right.
it to you.
I'll harvest it.
All right, so that is one Trelliope harvested. As you're pulling the quills from the carcass, you start hearing the whispers again in the forest. This time they are far less whimsical, and almost as if they are threatening you.
So since I know it's Sylvan, can I get advantage on my investigation check?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Well, the first one's gonna be 24, and then let's see.
That's plenty. That's plenty. I was going to give it to you at 16.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So you hear the forest now speaking, and it is clear as day. They do not want you to misunderstand a single word that they've said. They are demonizing you. So the forest sees the Trelliopes basically as sacred beasts. Trelliopes are in every single environment because they are imperative to that biome functioning smoothly. They are completely non-aggressive species. They're for the most part herbivores with the occasional bug. Fairly harmless. They are unknowing to the forest, so the forest doesn't understand why you hunt them. So you hear the trees talking, another's dead. Dead. Trelliopes, gone. And you just hear how hurt and also accusatory the forest is becoming. The green of the moss starts shifting to an extremely dark green. The entire mood and vibe is now shifting now that the Trelliope's gone. You start to notice that some of the flowers that were growing through the moss on some of the taller and older trees are wilting.
Hey, you did it. Great job, buddy.
Yeah.
Have any of the rest of us noticed that, or are we unawares?
So you guys notice the forest change, but you don't hear what the forest is saying to
Okay,
Naught.
then.
And the
Well,
forest
that's one down,
is,
2 to go. Let's
they
go
are,
find them.
and the forest is saying, monster, killing us all, dead, Trelliope, dead.
Naught is gonna look at the group and go,
They're happy we got rid of it.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad we're helping out.
Who's happy now?
Look,
The forest is happy.
he's the trees.
The tree
that were
people
talking
we
to him
threatened?
earlier.
They're happy. Sure.
Yep. They actually are. Yep, they're very happy.
Now, I've been around a couple of
Can I
blocks
roll
in my
deception
life.
check?
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm about to
I
insight
have
the check.
-1 on charisma, so this will be good.
Let me tell you, I'm insight checking the fuck out of that.
I
I'll be
got an
honest with you.
11.
Let me.
That's okay. Bucky got a 2 on insight.
Yo, how are you guys are getting fucking flogged with rolls today?
Okay.
Jeez.
I got a natural 20. I got a 27.
Oh, yikes.
Nice.
Do I know he's lying? Do I know he's a
You look at me and
Yeah.
you see a tear in my eye because of the pain I'm causing, and I'm trying to
No.
mask it.
Shoot, well, let's
Now,
take
not.
it back. We got dinner, fellas.
No. I'm
The forest is really happy.
okay. The Terin is gonna grab Naught and like get into like a little huddle with him away from the other two. And I'm not. I know you just lied to me. I know you lied to my
They
face.
hate us. They hate us. The forest
I
hates
got
us
that.
so much. They're so mad at us.
I don't care. Now, if you give me them diamonds, we want to talk about it with the group.
I feel so guilty.
Naught's just crying now. He's just like he cannot hold it back. He's crying. This is like years of baggage just falling out.
It's all my fault. It's just like before.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. Not about the diamonds.
He just hands you the bag and crawls down into next to the Trelliope. He's now cuddled up next to it, holding it like a dead dog and crying.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, we can't hide this from the group any longer, so everyone sees you doing this.
Hey.
Hold on. Okay. Would you make you feel better if I resurrected the damn thing?
You could do that.
Do we know if it'll like bite our face off if we do that?
I don't care. I deserve
I mean,
it.
if it died to a single card, I think we could bash its skull in a second time.
That's true. Yeah, if he just threw a card and he was like, "Is this your card?" and it died, I mean, yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense. That would have been a really cool thing to say.
Darren is gonna go over to it and like push a knot off of it for a second. He's like, "Give me some space," and he's going to touch the creature, crush a diamond in his hand, and cast Revivify.
All right, not only is that one diamond down, but the
It consumes it
Trelliope,
anyway. It has to.
yeah, the Trelliope begins to glow. All of the blood that had gushed from its cracked open cranium magically like sweeps back inside of it, and slowly its eyes open back up.
I'm still holding it because I feel so bad.
I'm so
the
sorry.
Trelliope blinks its eyes clear and looks up at you and sees you bawling your eyes out, and it just lays there holding your gaze.
Okay. I'm just staring into its eyes.
Okay. Are you happy now?
I have animal handling, so can I like try and commune with it?
You sure can, because fun fact about Trelliopes, their language is telepathy, so it's all languages.
Cool, excellent. I get advantage on this, obviously, because it's that thing.
Sure.
Oh, good, much better. 27.
Okay, what do you want? I don't know. I don't even know what you're rolling for, honestly. I'm sorry.
I just want to commune with it. I just want to
Okay.
understand it. I want to apologize to it and
Okay.
tell it how.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have a lot of anger and a lot of rage, and I've took it out on you, and I'm so sorry. It wasn't fair.
Can you ask if it's still hurt? Does it need any more healing?
I'm just talking like I'm talking to it in Sylvan because I assume it speaks Sylvan. I don't realize that I don't want them to know what I'm saying because I don't want them to know. So I'm speaking to it in Sylvan because that's what my assumption is that it speaks because that's what I've been hearing. So I'm saying all this to it in Sylvan.
I'm so sorry. I know you'll never forgive me. I don't deserve it. I'm such a mess. But I need you to know how sorry I am.
Hey, Naught, pull together. Ask if it needs any more help. I have healing spells. Is it good? Is it okay?
I am so engrossed in its eyes, and I'm just talking to it. I don't even hear that you're talking to me.
So the Trelliope hears and understands you, Terin. And you hear a voice in your head that is as soft as a whisper, saying, "Thank you. I'll be okay."
Or is it to me or him?
Does anyone else hear it, or is it just
to you?
Just he hears it?
Just to Terin.
Okay.
He's the only one that hears it.
Okay.
Okay then. Apologies.
And then to Naught, it again, just in a soft whisper, says, "I understand. It wasn't your choice. You didn't know of us. But I thank you for bringing me back."
Not just kind of he's like basically got his head down at the ground and he's just kind of like shaking his head like adamantly being like yes thank you.
And then you hear so as this commotion is going on, the revived Trelliope slowly gets to its feet, the whole while keeping close eye contact with Naught. It is the most elegant creature you guys have ever seen in your lives. I mean, it holds itself massively, but seems so gentle. As it is reacclimating itself and getting its bearings back, you hear more rustling around you. And 3 more small baby Trelliope cubs come out from the undergrowth.
I'm gonna feed it the warm bread.
Okay. Grab the bread out of the
7 pieces.
bag.
I'm gonna give 4 pieces, 1 to it and 1 to each of the little babies.
Okay, all right. So Naught is now a crying mess feeding wild creatures in the in the Fey forest.
Yes.
Do the babies have quills?
They sure do. They sure do have quills. And fun fact about Trelliope babies, they are like snakes, where their venom is, or not their venom. So like how baby snakes' venom is like more potent.
Because they don't have control over it yet.
Trelliope babies, their quills are like the purest and most potent that they can be, and they have plenty.
Okay.
I don't know. Ask the Trelliope.
Well,
Start having conversations, man. I don't know why you asking me.
Would these be considered acid damage, the poisoning?
Sorry. So they're not poison or anything like
Okay.
that. It's just like the same concept as baby snakes. That's all. So
Okay.
like the babies have like the purest form of that hallucinogen in their quills.
Okay. Who wants to ask them questions? I'm not is just still kind of like he doesn't want to say anything anymore because he has so much shame right now.
I'm wrestling with the lawful neutral, and I don't know if I can call myself lawful neutral if I'm harvesting these. I'm not sure if the alignment's okay with that.
Pretty sure I'm just chaotic.
So Mama Trelliope can telepathically feel the internal struggle that you're going through. And she's also been able to witness in all of your minds how you got here, what you're looking for, why you attacked. These creatures are extremely sensitive and very and very understanding. So she sees that you guys just need quills. That's all you need. That gave you passage here to safely go to and from. So she looks to her cute little babies. And all three of them basically just shake their quills off.
Oh shoot, that's way easier.
They're full on psychic then, huh?
I want to pet the babies.
Okay,
Terin will
cool.
gingerly go collect them and put them in the bag of holding.
I just want to pet the babies.
You can go pet the babies.
I wanna pet
How
the
many quills
babies.
did
Give
we
me-
get from this?
Well, we only need 3 total.
Did I harvest the Trelio before we revivified it?
Yeah,
or no?
yeah. You
Yeah,
harvested
you
it
sure
before I
did.
did the spell.
You
What did
sure
we
did.
get
So-
from it?
You got 1 Trelliop worth of quills.
Okay, how many
You
quills
only
is
took
that?
the quills. You didn't do anything. I don't know, 1 Trelliop worth.
Okay.
You needed
Needed
3
3 total
Trelliop worth.
Trelliopes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that we have babies, we have stronger venom, so that should be more than 3. So we better be getting some extra money on top, or else I'm
Yeah.
beating goblin ass.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are pretty much set on this. Kat, give me an animal handling roll.
23.
23.
I was going to give you a
Um,
guidance, but you don't need it.
Yeah, you definitely don't need
I
it.
just
So
want to pet the baby.
you go up to the baby and it like innately knows like what you want, you know, because it's psychic.
I feel like Miffy
Um,
built her character specifically to have animal handling to pet things.
Yeah.
Okay, first off, I did not. This is just a bonus, okay? I'm just here to steal things and run away and shank people and lie. And occasionally pet creatures.
Just occasionally, just
Just
occasionally.
occasionally.
So you pet it. And the little baby is so delighted that you can hear giggling as you're petting it. But outwardly, what everyone hears is almost like a growling purr. So it's like a mix between a cat purring, and like a massive dog growling.
It's gonna break my heart. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Well, that was
Are
easy.
you guys- Are you guys leaving the babies? Are you
Can
guys
I-
ready to move
Can I
on?
put one in the bag? Can I ask to take one with me?
Who are you asking?
The mom.
The mom?
I'm not asking the group. Fuck the group.
Give
I wanna
me
talk to the
give me a
mom.
persuasion.
I'm gonna give you +4 on the roll, or you could add it. You could roll.
Okay, well I got another 23, so
So the mom understands what you're asking, but is hesitant because her babies are still so young that she worries about their safety away from home. But she knows that you would be a good caretaker. That you would protect it, that you would love it. So she can see, you know, your character even without you having to ask. She is hesitant and offers you a concession. And the concession is that she also travels with you
deal.
until the baby's grown.
Wait, does that mean all the babies come?
All the babies are coming with
Deal.
the mom.
Shoot, this was really easy. I can't believe anyone ever had trouble with this job.
We gonna have to murder the goblin. This is out of character.
Naught is finally gathering his senses back, and he's like, he's good now. He's back up. He understands what's going on a little bit. But now he has the burning question: why exactly what Bucky just said? Why have people struggled so much? What's been happening? Why has this been such a thing? Like, he has a whole world of things going through his head all at once.
So So you guys are asking the Trelliope that?
Yeah, he's not even really
Okay.
asking it. He's just thinking it in his head. Like he's thinking, he's like, why are people hunting them? Why are they being discriminated against? Why do people? He's reflecting on his own experiences, of his own feeling of ostracization, and putting it on these guys and questioning it all and getting a little angry about it.
Yeah, I love that. All right, so the Trelliope sees that you are in this conundrum,
and he's
that,
quietly walking, like he's not.
Yeah.
He's very stoic.
Well,
So
wait a minute.
as you're walking away, the Trelliope sees the inner turmoil that you're in and questioning it, and this is the first time that anyone has really, like, from the outside world ever interacted with the Trelliope. All the Trelliope has ever known of the outside world is being poached. It's never had positive contact with these poachers. They come every few days and basically ransack her, not her people, but like her family. You see, so you guys, let me see. How are we organizing this? So are you walking away from the group?
No, I'm
As you're
with the group.
thinking. Okay.
I'm with the group. I'm just trying to be as unobvious about the amount of struggle I'm having right now as possible. So I'm just hanging out with the group, being quiet, and just.
Okay. The Trelliope disappears from existence and rematerializes directly next to you, Naught.
Oh.
And then, with your surprise, it disappears again and rematerializes. How far do these fuckers go? 40 feet away. And it kind of does like a little dance in a little circle, and it disappears and rematerializes next to you again. And then it telepathically says this to the whole group, so all of you are hearing this, not just Naught. So she whispers to you all, the outsiders don't know how important we are to the ecosystem. All they see is our power, and all they want is what we can give to them. No one's ever stopped to ask what we do for the wilds, for the forest. We've known is slaughter and loss for generations, ever since the goblins learned what our quills could do. No one stopped to ever ask if there was another way. It was only death. It was only murder. And the forest weeps every time one of us is killed.
Yeah, but the thing I don't understand is, no offense, but if one person with one card can beat you, how do so many hunters die?
We're protected.
You might want to tell them to be a bit more proactive on that.
I have questions for our mutual friend once we get back. Questions.
So the Trelliope is happy to travel along with you. You're going to gain, so as a group, you guys are going to gain a little bit of an advantage in actually like getting through the Fey Wilds now that you have her on your side. She only communicates with you telepathically, so you're going to have to directly ask or think. Now, you guys need to distinguish to me which one you're doing, if you need information from her or help from her or advantage from her.
Can I ask her name?
You can, but she is by nature a Fey.
Okay. I'm still going to ask her.
Okay.
What is your name?
Even if you had 100 years to try, you could never pronounce my name. But if you'd like to just call me Blink, that's fine.
That's fun. I like that name. We do have a very important thing to consider now. We're going to have to figure out something else for dinner.
Rations. And with bread.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Well, we have 3 pieces of bread left.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've
bread.
been feeding babies.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
fine.
Cletus, I need a passive perception on you again.
Okay. Well, passive is 15. Do you want me to roll perception?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Roll perception.
Okay. 25. Nope,
20,
26.
26. Oh, nice. Okay, all right. So while this conversation has been happening, no one else has noticed this, but the forest has begun to change in shape. The path that you came through is gone. So you know which direction you did come from. Like, your senses are still there. You know for a fact where you came from. But it looks extremely different. So where you had come through with overgrowth, it's now covered in thick trees, and it's impassable.
I guess we're gonna have to find another way.
Actually, Naught's going to stop for a second, and when he says that, and go,
Or maybe not.
and just kind of look contemplatively at the Trelliope, kind of in his head thinking, do I leave? Maybe we don't leave.
So the Trelliope explains to you that in my current form, I can only exist in the plane of the Fey Wilds.
Okay.
So if
What do you mean
want,
your current form?
So the chaotic magic of this place is what helps give me my form, my power, my function. My babies need the wild magic to continue growing. If you want to keep them, then you have to stay here for a little while longer. I can help you get back to camp, or we can go anywhere you want. And she says it calmly. This is not a threat. This is nothing. It is just simply information. So where you guys are right now is real thick forest. You can continue. So you can have Blink help you back to the river if you'd like to continue exploring, if you want to try to find your way back to camp. Or you can continue on into any of the other directions that we described before. So you guys can adventure into the mountains, you can go into swampland, you can go into the dead zone, wherever you want.
Can I insight check on if she actually wants to help?
Sure. Yeah, let's do it. Give me that shit.
That's an 8. That is, I'll believe whatever it is she said.
Yeah.
She looks like an honest fox creature.
Yeah, we just came here to get the quills, right? I mean, we could always come back later, but we.
We came to get the quills for payment for travel, but we have the situation, and he'll wiggle his glove.
So don't forget your actual mission.
And he deliberately did not think about anything while
He
wiggling his
has
glove.
completely forgotten about the original mission. He's very lost in his head right now. You guys don't understand, but Naught really is just super, super confused in a lot of different ways right now. His whole brain is just like fried. So he doesn't really have a lot of decision-making skills. So he's just going to kind of do what the group decides.
I would like to show the baby my lamp.
The baby loves your lamp. It's very shiny.
Oh, okay, good.
We should at least keep up our end of the trade with the goblin. I wouldn't want to be called a liar.
Yeah, maybe he don't know they're peaceful. Like, it'd be a lot easier to just be like, oh, hey, could I have some quills? And then get some quills and head back. And then he doesn't have to hire anybody else or kill any more of these guys.
Yeah, I mean, it sure seems like they're very peaceful and they're easy to negotiate since you can speak to
To be fair,
them.
most goblins live in bands of troves of bandits and intelligent. So.
Yeah, that's true, but that's kind of how my family is too.
Fair enough. We'll go back and give him a talking with, but ain't nobody touching these creatures.
Yeah, no, he is my best friend, but sometimes you gotta smack some sense into him, you know.
I'm glad we're in agreement then. Let's go find a way back to
Yes,
camp.
Brand. Find a way back to camp. All right. So the Trelliope agrees. And she says, the camp's in an area that we teach all of our kind to avoid. I don't know exactly where it is, but I know where the forbidden zone is, and I can at least get you there. So she's going to cut through some of the foliage, and after a little while walking and following closely behind her, by the way, you guys finally get back to the river. It
Okay.
looks almost the same as it did before, but it seems as though the ripplings of change are starting to spread out from where the Trelliope was originally killed. But the changes at this point are now pretty minor because of how far away you are.
Follow her back to camp then.
Okay? Just gonna keep following her?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
totally
And-
believe her that she wants to help us and do everything correct. Yep.
And Kat, you're still just head over heels for the little pup
Yeah.
Trelliope. Okay,
Mhm.
all right.
I would die for them. I'll be honest with you.
I would die for you. Okay, so as you guys are following the riverside, following the Trelliope, all of a sudden she stops dead in her tracks. The hackles along her shoulders split up into the air, and you
That
start
can't be good.
seeing her long tail puff out and fluff and begin twitching. Give me a perception check, everyone, please.
We're still in the forest, right?
You're in the forest, but now you're along the riverside, so you have the river on your left side, and the forest on your right side.
Okay. 21.
16.
6.
8.
Okay. All right. So, Kat and Bucky, all you notice is that Blink is now on sudden alert, but you have absolutely no idea why. Terin, you also notice that Blink is suddenly on alert. In addition, you notice that her pups have basically blinked invisible and have reappeared underneath of her. They are clearly distraught in some way. And you also notice that that there's a shadow that has crossed through the trees, but you catch nothing else. Naught, you see all of these things, notice all of these things, but instead of just a shadow through the trees, you catch glimpses of you catch glimpses of massive claws, of teeth glimmering in the light. And you can feel just this presence of malicious magic.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Shadow on the ground.
He's gonna
Something
pull
above
his
us?
cards back out and get ready, and he's gonna say,
There's something here. Prepare yourselves.
Oh, shoot. Hey, Trelliope, is there anything else besides outsiders that tries to kill you guys?
So the Trelliope is so intent on what is happening around her that she ignores you.
I'm gonna cast a
she-
spell on her real quick.
Okay.
Can I? It's called Bark Skin. Basically, you touch a willing creature until the spell ends. The target skin has a rough bark-like appearance, and the target's AC can't be less than 16, regardless of what kind of armor it's wearing.
Let me see. Well, that's nice because their armor class is only an 11.
Cool.
So you're putting her up to a 16?
Yep.
Okay. So the Trelliope feels the bark just start lining her entire body. She looks to you and she gives you a nodding thank you of approval.
And I nod back.
She telepathically asks Kat to take the children because she knows that the bag is a safe place for them.
Terin has the bag.
So give me an animal handling, Cat. I'm gonna need 3 animal handling rolls from you.
Me?
One for each. Yep, one for each
okay.
of the babies.
Okay. 22,
Okay.
20,
Okay.
and the dice is in the way. 23.
Okay. Beautiful. It's as if the pups knew exactly what they needed to do. They all lined up right to you, and without missing a single second of precious time, they all jump into the bag, and you safely stow them away. The Trelliope turns to you all and says, "There aren't many creatures in these lands that would attack me, but there are a lot that would attack you. So everyone roll for initiative!"
That's fine.
Right.
This is okay.
That's
Oh my
fine,
God.
actually.
11.
I came
Yeah.
prepared to
Almost
die,
got a
and
1.
now I have something to die for.
I got a 10.
16.
That's a 5 for Bucky. We're not getting out of the single digits today, apparently.
I see you also dumb stat at dexterity.
No, that was intelligence. I got a
Okay,
plus
that's it.
2 to dexterity.
Oh, that's just God saying no. Got it.
Yeah. It's not my turn yet.
Okay, all right, now I gotta do my roll. I don't even know where to do my roll, honestly. Oh,
You can do it
duh,
on
right
my page so I can look at it. Yeah.
Maybe we can
yeah.
eat this thing for dinner.
I mean, I have a character for this. I don't know. I'm not just fucking rolling off that.
Oh, so we're gonna be eating a person. Nice.
Stupid. I mean, I literally just made this just so I can do rolls because I'm fucking lazy.
No, fair
So,
enough.
I don't.
That's pretty
don't
much what I
know
do.
if that, yeah,
Yeah.
like I have the stat block, but like I can't roll off a fucking stat block. So what am I gonna do? You know?
True.
That's understandable.
Where are we? All right, hold on.
We're in the Fey Wilds.
Oh, it's okay. So it's a 2 on
She's
that
the
one.
DM. She's the DM up above. The one true God.
Where all the magic
Okay.
comes from.
So the creature only got an 8.
You'll love to see it.
Still faster than Bucky.
I got an 11. Does that mean I'm first?
No.
No, you're not first. No. Cat is. Someone got a 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Cat, you, me, the creature, Bucky. Oh no, the Trellio.
Yumi.
Does Trellio do stuff? We'll find out.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Hold on a minute. I just fucked all of my pages up.
Then even look at the back with the babies in the
There
toe,
we go.
and
All right.
I
Okay,
will commit war crimes.
First up
Mhm.
is going to be Cat. So you guys are pulling your weapons out. The Trelliope is basically taking almost like a central stance between all 4 of you. The shadow through the trees, you hear boom, 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 cracking of branches, rustling of all of the undergrowth, and suddenly you see this massive head, which I wish you would just go into chat so that you guys could
What?
fucking see this creature. I don't know
Okay.
why it won't copy in. Fuck.
Oh god.
My God.
The creature's so big it doesn't fit in the chat.
There we go. It was like it literally was like, this is too big to share. And through the branches you see a head peer out that looks like it's made of just a giant orchid.
Oh
So
lord.
pretty.
I don't
And-
like that.
And
Yeah, but
out,
read the name.
out comes a jungle hydra.
So
Oh.
pretty.
It has 4 heads. So this creature, each one of its heads looks like a carnivorous plant if it was an orchid. So they have these massive, brightly colored petals coming out from its head. Its snouts are these long Venus flytrap looking snouts and heads. They have no eyes. They hunt purely based on sound and scent. It is covered head to toe in this armored leaf that shines in the sun, and you can tell that the leafy growths on its forearms are as sharp as a dagger. Its teeth are gnashing and drooling, and it looks like it is ready to destroy every single one of you. Cat,
Yeah.
give me your first roll. Let's see if you make a
I
hit.
don't wanna.
This thing's gonna be eating his bag of dicks.
Wait, what am I rolling?
Attack,
I don't know, an
Attack?
attack.
preferably.
Yeah, okay.
But
Any
you
attack
you do
want.
you.
Let's see if you hit.
Sure. I don't. I'm not gonna. I got a 7.
A 7.
Oh,
It's a miss.
yikes.
That's a miss.
No.
What was the attack that you did?
It was with a dagger.
A dagger.
Like
Okay,
stabby stab.
so you take initiative and you're like, I'm gonna take this thing out quick and easy. And you run up to it with your dagger, and you guys realize just how fast and nimble this large creature is. It's almost as if it can move in any direction, as if it's a vine itself. So you miss,
Yeah.
and then Naught, you're next.
I'm gonna shoot at it with my bow.
Okay.
I dirty 20 because I get +2 when we're in the forest.
Okay, that's gonna be a hit.
Cool.
Give me your damage.
All right. 10 damage.
10. Okay. All right. Where are you aiming?
Directly at its chest. I'm not aiming at its head.
Okay. All right. So it's going to take a clean 10 damage right to its leafy chest.
Okay. You're clawing into the chest.
Now,
I'm
are
taking the damage in
you...
real life right now.
How far away are you from it?
Ew.
Because you're shooting, correct? You're using a longbow?
Yes. I don't know. How far away are we? I haven't moved forward or anything.
Haven't moved forward. Okay, so it came out 20 feet away from you, okay? Can you shoot that far, or do I need to put it closer to you?
That should be fine for a short bow, right?
It's a longbow.
Longbow,
longbow?
yeah.
Even
better.
We're good?
He's-
Okay.
That's well within range.
Fabulous. Okay. So you hit, takes 10 damage. The Hydra screeches with this ear-piercing sound. And you have rightfully pissed it off, but it's still real chonky.
I'm gonna do a bonus action and cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay, what does that do?
It makes it so that I deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever I hit it with a weapon.
Okay, is that
And I have
retroactive or just going forward?
Going forward. And I have advantage on wisdom saves or checks against it.
Okay, all right.
It's more sex from warlocks. That's what you get.
Okay, yeah, no, we're good.
Perception or survival checks on it specifically.
Okay, all right. And then it's Terin, you're next, right?
Possibly. What? I don't know what the creature or
The creature got an
Trelio
8
rolled.
initiative, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled an 11. I don't know what the Trelio did.
Trelio didn't roll. It's not
Okay.
going to be in
So,
the
yeah,
initiative.
Okay.
It can still be used, but it's not going to attack. These are fairly peaceful creatures.
Oh, that's fine. I can take the help action. That'll be more than enough.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway.
So Terin, you're next. Give me your roll.
I'm not going to. I'm going to step a little bit forward. I'm going to step 5 feet forward, so that's within 15 feet of me.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And I'm going to designate all my friends and the Trolliopes as allies, so they do not get penalized. Affected creature speeds are halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, starts its turn there, it has to make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, creature takes 3d8 radiant, and half as much on a successful save, and a bunch of clearly ethereal. They're clearly not physical, but essentially angelic twinks with axes are going to appear around the area in a 15-foot radius.
We love twinks.
Angelic twinks with axes.
I love that so much. Can we? Angelic Twinks would be a great fucking band name.
Our new guild.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm in. Okay. All right. So you've created basically a force field, and you have a few NPCs. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, they just sit there. The reason I said that they're clearly ethereal is that you can't attack them. They're not attackable. They're to fuck shit up and be annoying.
Love it. Okay.
And that is all I can do for now. Yeah, that's all I can do. I'm just gonna sit there and look stupid.
Okay.
The twinks around.
Hey,
we got the boys.
That's my job.
So it is the Jungle Hydra's turn now. Who fucking attacked me? It was not, right?
It was
right?
not, but it has half speed, and I'm in front of him.
It's okay. I don't need speed.
Forget about the twinks.
Yeah, I can't forget.
Oh yeah,
about
you have to do
the
wisdom saving
twinks.
throw.
They have axes, you said? You said the twinks have axes?
Yeah, they have axes. The axes is just flavor. I just wanted them to have something big and angry.
Okay.
Something big and angry. I love
Big
it.
and angry twinks.
But I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw, 15 to save.
Okay. All right. Okay. So against Naught, does a 14 hit?
14. Oh, hold on. 14 does not hit. No.
Does not hit. Okay. Oh, I have to do a wisdom save, correct?
Save.
Because I stepped in.
Yeah.
Okay.
It started its turn inside my radius, so F it.
Yeah. Well, I still have to roll for it, right?
Yeah, it's a roll. If you get above a 15, then you take half damage.
Okay. All right. So it's wisdom. So this gets.
Those are angelic twinks with axes that I put in an AI generator.
Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, so
I'm concerned about your well-being.
I get a small advantage on wisdom rolls. What is happening here? Can we what the fuck?
I'm just waiting for a roll to see if
all right, so I got a 16 on the wisdom
roll,
so
take
I take
damage.
half. How much damage is it?
Ooh, 15. So that's what, 7?
15
So rounds
damage.
down.
Okay.
You take 7 damage though.
7 damage. All right.
7 radiant.
You did 10 damage with your arrow, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. All right. So you are going to take let me roll this. So this is the roll for that's not the right roll for a hit. Hold for the love of God. I keep losing it. Okay. All right. So the first head lashes out after feeling the effects of Terin's ward around him. Lashes out and specifically targets Naught. The first head goes for a bite on you. Okay. And it does. You said it hit for a 16, right?
16? Yes.
Or no, it was a 14. Sorry, it was a 14.
14 misses.
What did I roll?
You rolled a miss, whatever it was. I'm pretty sure it was a 14.
Yeah, I think it was
I
a
thought
14.
I thought it was a 14 too. I gotta start writing these down. All right, so
It
the first
was a
head misses.
14.
So it gnashes at you, but the effects of Tyrion's ward causes it to miss, and it just barely slides right past you. In rage, the next head roars and lashes out again at Naught with a nat 20.
Oh God.
All right, so I'm gonna assume that a 22 hits.
Well, now 20 hits, so
always
yeah.
hits.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the second head, enraged by the warding, comes down and bites you
Okay.
right on the right arm. And it does. I don't think I want to poison you yet. So I need. So it does 6 damage.
Okay, times 2, so that does 12 because it was a crit.
Okay, all right, so 12 damage.
Okay.
How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm sturdy.
Okay, all right. Like my kind of sturdy or your kind of sturdy?
I'm sturdy. I'm
okay,
sturdy.
good. All right, I don't want to kill you yet. I still have 4 more heads. Jesus Christ. All right, and then the third head.
Multi-attack. I hate this.
Dude, I get an attack for every head that's on
Wait.
play.
And if they take their own, do they have a shared health pool, or do they have different health
Yes.
pools?
Nope, shared health pool. Yep.
Shared? Okay, because I'm like, if they have separate, I might want Spirit Guardians to proc on all of them. Okay,
Yeah. All right, so a 2 definitely misses. So the third head, still feeling the effects of the ward, rears up and doesn't even attempt to chomp at you. And then lastly, the fourth head now sets its eyes to the one setting the ward that's pissing it off. Does a 19 hit, boy?
No.
A 19 doesn't hit you?
I have 20 AC.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm thick.
Am I supposed to be plussing this? I was supposed to do a +6, but we'll let it miss. I don't need to be making hits quite yet. I have plenty of health.
Let me tell you, I'm thick,
All
and I
right.
haven't even used the spell to increase my AC yet. I can get thicker.
I'm into it. I'm fucking into it. All right. Okay, now it's Bucky's turn.
All right. Yeah, Bucky's gonna make his way over to it and just start hacking. Like, all right, it's weed whacking time, and just swing his big old longsword at it. All right. Let's see. Nope. We're back in the single digits. First swing is an 8 to hit.
Okay. Nope.
Yike.
Second swing. All right, that is a 21 total to hit.
Nice. That hits.
All right, and then we're gonna do 11 points of damage.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Wait,
where are you
hold on.
aiming?
Let me try that again, and then he's gonna action surge.
Ooh.
And he's gonna attack one more time.
Okay.
14.
14. All right. So we're doing 25 damage in one turn. Is that what I'm understanding?
Oh no, that's just a hit.
Oh, 14 doesn't hit.
Then we're not doing 25 damage in a turn.
Damn, I was really hoping you were going to do 25 damage, boy.
I was too. No one's more disappointed than I am.
I don't get to use my special move. What am I going to do?
Wait till my turn.
I'll
Yeah,
smack him.
right.
Yeah. I'm about to say,
Yeah. Just wait.
I deal passive damage, and then I get to smack it in the mouth. Don't worry.
Solid. I love
I
that.
forgot
get
that I
its
gained
turn.
extra attack, so like I didn't use that last turn.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, well, fucking get it together, broski. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
You're an actual melee class. Smack somebody. Get in there. You're powered up.
All right, so you slash at the thing with your sword, and it cries out, shrieks again in pain, and you can just see that you are just at this point poking the proverbial bear, and it is growing more and more rage-filled with every attack that it misses and you guys hit. And then Cat.
Can
You're up.
I ask the Trelliope lady about this thing?
Yeah, what do you want to ask?
What's the best way to murder it?
You see, there's something called flanking in this game, where if you're on the opposite side of a creature
Yeah,
and
but
somebody
we're
else is
just-
on the other side, you get advantage on your attack for free.
Just making it angry, though.
So you're asking how
I'm
you can take
asking.
it out?
Yeah.
Behind it.
So the Trelliope is hesitant. I do not normally dabble in the extinguishing of other life, but I understand that it's us or it. Get on my back.
Deal.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
so you
snap.
climb up.
Yeah. Sure.
Give me an acrobatics. No, sorry. Give me an athletics.
Athletics? Could we do acrobatics instead?
Fuck it. Sure. Yeah. Give me an
Okay,
acrobatics. I did
cool.
say it first.
Cool. 19.
Okay. All right. So, you are able to hold on tight as the Trelliope blinks behind the Hydra. So you are able to blink up to 40 feet. The Hydra is, let me do the math in my head. The Hydra is 10 feet in front of you now. How far behind it would you like to go? Like, where would you like to blink to? You are telepathically linked to Blink, and she will take you wherever you.
It's the blink link.
I would like to go like 15 feet behind it.
Okay. All right. So you are going to blink 25 feet behind the Hydra. You now have advantage and 2 more possible blinks.
Okay.
So give me a roll for a hit.
Yes, ma'am.
Twice. You take the higher one. My crit.
Twice.
Yep.
Okay. All right. 22.
Okay, 22 definitely hits.
Another one that might be a crit.
Give me some damage.
5.
Aren't you a rogue?
Yeah, and then it's. Hold on, I'm reading things. Brief pause.
Sure.
You should be able to apply sneak attack to something.
Yeah, once per turn you can deal an extra 3d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon if you have advantage.
Oh yeah, you get to apply sneak attack right now.
Okay, so then I roll a d6, right?
You said 3d6, so...
Yeah, what? I don't know what the...
Does the sneak attack thing not have a die thing next to it to tap?
No. Yes. I clicked it. 10.
Okay. So is that 15
15
damage or am I taking the 10?
No, you take both.
Yeah,
Weapon
it's
plus sneak.
15.
All right. This is is a dagger attack a melee attack?
No. Yes, it is. It's a melee weapon.
Yeah.
It's not a melee attack, but it is a melee weapon.
Okay. So as you come in and you expertly double slice into this Hydra, one of its heads rears around and attempts to bite you.
Oh, that's rude.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me do some damage.
Does it have legendary actions? Is this what the fuck?
Dude, I don't think you understand how high of a level this thing is.
What?
So it is gonna do. Oh, it's only gonna do 2 damage to you. That fucking
Okay,
sucks.
that's fine.
That's
Thanks.
good. It gets
Yeah,
to
that's fine. I don't know why you gotta be so mean about it.
Well, I mean, I was hoping for like another double digit, like I got against Cletus, man.
No,
All right, so you
no.
only so you take 2 damage. That's it.
Okay, thanks.
Is that going to end your turn, or are you going to take advantage of the Treliope that you're now on?
I mean, what else could I do from Blinky?
just get 2 attacks. Do you
I
have an
am
extra
so
attack?
glad that you're asking Blink what more you can do. Right? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Blink whispers to you in your mind that she can take an attack.
Does
Do
she
you
want
condone it?
to? Is she willing? I don't want to force her
She
to.
is willing to help you, but she tells you, once I engage, I'm now part of the fight. In all aspects of the fight.
Oh.
Do you condone her making an attack on your behalf?
Sure. Go for it.
Okay. All right. So Blink. Let me roll. What is the? So she gets a +3. Oh, Blink got a fucking 18.
Get him, Blinky. Fuck him
All
up.
right. All right. So a hit is a. Okay. So, oh my god, that's a stupid amount of die. Hold on a second. This is math. All right, so Blink is gonna do 3, 7, 8 damage. So combined, the two of you in one turn do 23 damage to the Hydra. The Hydra lets out a horrific, guttural, squelching screech.
Squelching?
Yeah, like you can
Ew.
hear like the viscera in its throat as it screams. One of its heads throws backwards and it contorts into this horrific shape, completely unnatural, and explodes. A cloud of white feathery seeds disperse in a 15-foot radius around the Hydra. And I need you guys to succeed on a Constitution 15 saving throw.
I'm 20 feet away.
Okay, all right.
This is the poison.
It's not. It's well. I mean, it's
I
not like a damaging poison, but
I got a 7.
I have advantage against being poisoned at all. So.
oh, okay, yeah, no, you're just so if you fail the Constitution saving throw, you will be incapacitated for a turn in a fit of coughing.
Okay, well, I
But
have
you take no
the
damage.
cough.
Okay, who
I'm
else
out of
has the
range of it.
cough?
I got a 21, so I didn't even need the advantage.
Bucky finally came through and rolled a 16 for a 22 total.
Beautiful. All right, so only Cat's affected. Let's see if Blink's affected.
The key is you gotta eat honey from local bees early in the season so it don't hit your allergies.
Blink meets it, so it beats it. All right, so Cat, you are the only one that is incapacitated on your next turn. Okay, so basically you are stuck in a fit of coughing on Blink's back, unable to move or attack. So you are 100% reliant on her right now until you can recover yourself. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Naught. Give me a roll.
Okay, here we go. All right, so we're going to do an attack, ranged attack. Let's see what we get first and foremost. Does 17 hit?
It does.
Okay, perfect. And we're going to go here. I also have Colossal, which means I do an extra d6 of damage on already damaged creatures. What did I just roll?
I have no idea.
It disappeared before I got a chance to look at it. Please hold.
I have to refresh the page every single time that I want to see you guys do any. Okay, so the damage that's coming up for you is 14.
Yep. Okay. So then I'm gonna also roll my a D8 of damage. So I'm gonna roll that now.
Okay.
So 14 plus 7, so
Okay.
21 damage to it.
All right.
And now I get a second attack. So I'm gonna do that. And that is 28, 20, 30 to hit. So I assume that hits.
Oof.
Yeah, it definitely hits. I was about to say, you're doing some good damage. Keep going.
And then 10 more damage to it, but it has Hunter's Mark on it, which means that I do an extra
D8,
D6.
right?
An extra
D6.
D6. Oh, twice because I hit it last time too. So 1 damage more, and then another damage more of 2. So 2 more, so 3 extra damage.
Okay, so 21, 10, and 3, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that is definitely more than 20 in a turn.
Mm-hmm.
So see. All right, so you go absolute ham into this thing. I mean, you are firing off cards like you are an absolute murder machine. And this jungle hydra is just taking every single hit. And it's flailing and screeching, and its tail is whipping through the grass and kicking up dust and debris, and another one of the heads explodes. The same seed particles burst through the air. So I need another saving throw from you guys.
23.
Did you get a saving throw? Look at you, Bucky!
I know, that's 2 in a row.
Oh my god, that's where all your rolls are going, bro.
Fucking 7. Does it count as a poison? Do I get advantage?
No, it's not a poison, and you don't take any damage from it, so you're good. You're just
incapacitated is worse, but okay.
Yeah, you're incapacitated for your
Don't
next
worry, you
turn.
got your twinks. Don't worry.
No, the twinks don't defend.
It's fine. They're there for your company, though.
Don't worry, they'll hold you.
Moral support.
Yeah.
They'll wrap their Twinkie arms around you.
All right, so Kat is incapacitated for her next turn, and now Terin is incapacitated, correct?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
So then you're not gonna go after Cletus or after Naught, right?
I mean, I've already wanted to hit him with a lamp several times, and nobody's let me, so...
All right, so Terin, in a fit of coughing and trying to, I mean, you are literally trying to like clear these white feathery seeds from your eyes and from your mouth, and you're like clawing them, trying to get your bearings back. So your turn gets skipped, and it is the Hydra's turn again.
Some saving throw from said Hydra.
Can we just so
Oh God,
how many heads got blown up, by the way?
2.
So far.
2.
So okay, all right.
Now there's 4 more.
So, the 2 remaining heads begin swinging back and forth, and then the 2 dead necks from the exploded heads begin twitching, and it's almost as if every twitch brings them further and further up straight, and you see the necks of each one rip down the centers and split into 4 more heads.
So now it has 6 heads.
So now it has 6 heads.
And sounds like you should roll 6 d20s at once.
Yeah, right. So all right. So let's see who gets a hit. All right. So Cletus does a 20 hit. Sorry, Naught does a 20 hit.
Sure does.
Sure does. All right.
I'm very glad that you incapacitated your cleric. for that.
Like of all people to get KO'd, like Cat
It
and
was
Terin?
it was really not supposed to be me.
And these are
Alright.
not elemental attacks, right? They're just
They're just
standard.
bites, yeah. They're melee bite attacks. All right. So I got a hit on that. All right, and math again. Right.
If only there was someone who had a bunch of defensive
first-
spells that could help people.
Oh,
the
I
first
wonder.
head bites you again, aiming for your arms because all this creature knows is that it keeps getting hit from a distance. So it closes the gap between the two of you, Naught, and sinks its planty fangs.
What range does this
into
thing
your
have on it for its attack, for its melee attack?
30.
Okay.
Because it had, dude, this thing's speedy as fuck.
Can it get this close? It has half speed.
How close are you? Because my melee
I'm 20 feet
reach
away.
is 10 feet.
No,
I'm
no,
20
your
feet away.
melee can hit him, but if it's moving closer, its whole body, it only has half speed. And
Well, I'm
Cliff's is
Okay,
20 feet
all
away.
right. So I can only move 15 feet closer to him, but I still have 10 feet of range. Am I hitting
Yeah,
you,
you-
Cletus?
Yeah, yep, you're hitting me.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can
all
still
right,
hit
all
it.
right, all right.
I just wanted to inconvenience your day.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Because I assumed I could, but it's always good to check. Keep
But now
me
it's
honest.
my turn to inconvenience you because I'm going to take an opportunity attack.
Ooh, okay. Lay it on me. By the way, you're taking 6 damage. Not. That's it. It's
Nice.
nothing big.
Continue. I missed.
You missed? Okay.
Yep.
All
Do
right.
not continue. I want a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, from this? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold on. I
I
got a
want it to
15?
eat a bag of dick. You got a 15? I'm mad.
What?
You take half damage.
Half damage?
You-
All right. What's the damage?
You take 5
again?
damage. I got 11, but
Okay.
you take 5.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
sad. I'm so sad. All my plans are ruined.
Oh, everything's ruined.
You've
all right,
ruined me.
Let me tally up so I can give you guys like a waypoint of how much
you've
damage is
ruined
on
me.
this thing. So 72.
I was about to
It's
ask
fine.
that.
82.
I don't care about the damage. I'm just
85.
gonna hit it a bunch of times until it has
We're
40
at
heads and
90
kills Cletus.
damage on
Cool.
this
How is it
thing.
looking? How's it looking?
It's got a couple scratches on it.
God.
What was the damage total?
90.
Oof.
So it has noticeable damage, and the few wounds that it has, they are dripping a viscous green fluid that's just like dripping out of it.
Did we?
So
get
you've
a
done
short rest?
damage.
Did we get a short rest after we left the camp, or before we left the camp, or no?
Yeah, we had a full rest before we left the camp initially.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I just assumed that everyone would be at top stats.
All right. In
after
that
camp.
case, I'm gonna use my bonus action to Misty Step or Fey Step away from it,
Nice.
Okay.
and I can
how
Fey
how
Step
far
up to
away?
30 feet away.
Okay. All right. Where are you going? Clock.
Just
Give me a clock on it.
it's in front of me. I'm going straight backwards, so as far as I can, 30 feet away.
Okay, so you're 30 feet back.
Yep.
Is he now out of your
Yes,
ward,
he's now out of
Terin?
my range.
No.
Oh,
Because you move towards Cletus, you're now like right in front of me. You are at the center of my 15 radius.
So Cletus just misty stepped out?
yes.
Oh yeah, no, allies don't get affected. Allies don't get affected anyway.
No, I'm not asking for effect. I just want to know if he's in your protection.
Yes. No. He's 30 feet away. He's 15 feet outside of the edge of my radius. He's protected if you move out of it.
Okay, good to know.
However, you need 2 turns in order to move out.
Yeah. All right, so now that you've misty stepped out, the Hydra screams in annoyance because all it wants to do is just chew on your bones. So it redirects its attention to the unconscious Terin. What is that? Ooh, a 7 definitely doesn't hit. I know that for a fact. So the second
No.
gnashing, slashing head somehow misses your body. You're so incapacitated that it can't even tell where you are because you're no longer even moving.
Wait, I'm pretty sure you get doesn't incapacity get advantage?
Why would you say that? Yeah, give me advantage. Let's go. Let me roll
I
another
think you do. I think you do.
It's fine. It's an 8. It's whatever. Still miss. All right. Second head, no damage. Out of frustration, the third head tries again to gnash at you, and it gets a 19.
19 does not hit.
Does not hit. God, you're so fucking annoying. You fucking goddamn. What are
just got
you? Goddamn
16.
dwarf?
I'm a dwarf with the big boy armor.
Yeah, it's a fuck. All right, so out of frustration, who's in zone right now? I've moved away from Cat. Bucky, where are you?
I was right in front of it, so I think I was flanking with Cat.
Okay, so now at this point you're definitely behind it if the Hydra moved forward, correct?
Okay. Yeah, I would think so.
Okay, all right. So it is going to, let me see. So the Hydra is going to turn its attention back to you and Cad. So now at this point, Naught is 30 feet behind it. Terin is directly behind it. And I'm going to let me see. What is my
I told you
spit
that I was wrong. And if you hit an incapacitated creature, it's an automatic critical.
Oof.
So I could have nommed you?
But only if you're within 5 feet, which you were of me. But
I
missed.
were. These are rules that the novice DM should know. You guys gotta help me
I was
kill
literally
you.
looking it up, but you missed anyway, so it didn't matter. You missed.
Yeah, no, that's fine that you didn't know that turn. The coup de
Yeah.
grace.
It
All
didn't
right,
change anything.
So the Hydra, so I missed with head 2 and 3. So head 4 is going to rear back, and it's going to collect a acid spit in its mouth, and does a 14 hit, Bucky.
Nope.
Fuck! Alright, so it spits and it just zooms right past you. You just like dodge it. It's far enough away that you can see it.
I got like 19 brothers. Dodging spit's what I do every day.
The fifth head does the same thing. Collects a mouthful of acid and spits again. I'm assuming a 12 doesn't hit if a fucking 14 didn't hit you.
Nope.
And then
Weirdly enough, a 12 does hit him, but not a 14.
Yeah, it's
right.
It's divisible by
right.
2 and 3. It hits.
And the finally 22.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Thank God, Jesus Christ! The only fucking idiot I'm hitting out here is the goddamn ranger, and he fucking threw himself 30 feet away. All right, so.
What if I told you that wouldn't hit me?
So you get. Shut up. So you get hit by this splash of acid straight across your chest. You are going to take. Oh shit! That was a +8, not a +. I would have hit you with the other 2. Oh god, I really gotta.
Hands off the chest piece.
It's fine. It's it's just 1 hit. All right. So the acid does. All right. So give me a D10 roll. All right. So 7 + 3. All right, so I'm going to do 10 acid damage to you. Or no, I'm sorry. No, I'm going to do 10 piercing damage to you. Now let me roll for the acid. I'm so sorry. And then
Piercing? Thought you were spitting
7.
at me.
Listen, that's what it fucking says. It says D10 + 3 piercing damage plus a 3 1d6 acid damage.
It soaks in real good.
Yeah.
So it's an acidic bite instead of a spit?
That was some really sharp spit. Ouch.
I don't know. This is a fucking homebrew Hydra, man. I'm just fucking running with it.
Yeah, the acid turns into little thorns and
Yeah, that
I-
you know
I
what?
think
That's what we'll do. It's spitting thorns at you that are covered in acid. How about that?
That's
That'll
spicy.
work.
I thought it would have locked up its own acid and then just did a bite attack that got extra. But either one works. We can do thorns.
Oh.
You like
Yeah, that's
thorns?
fine.
We'll go with thorns that are covered in acid because that's the only thing that makes sense for piercing plus acid. So how much damage did I do? All right, so it's a 7 plus another 7 for the acid
14.
damage. So you got 14 damage on you, Bucky.
All right, taken.
All right. Okay. And then Bucky, roll for your hit.
All right, we're gonna try and get our revenge. Ooh, that's
And remember, you have
that is-
advantage.
Oh, do I?
No, it turned to face both Cat and Bucky, no more advantage.
Oh,
You
that's
have
fine.
advantage.
Aw.
You'll have advantage on your next turn because you're now behind it. You and Naught are now
Oh, there we
behind it.
That's fine
Okay.
because I rolled a 19, and 19s are criticals for fighters.
Oh,
That would have hit anyway, so let's go.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, lay some damage on me, Daddy.
All right.
Papa?
Papa, damage me.
Papa, damage me, Papa?
All right. So do I do the bonus strength damage twice as well?
I have no
I think it's
idea.
only. I think it's only dice. If you tap the
Only
dice,
dice
it
twice.
should automatically roll the dice.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so that is 17 points of damage.
Hell
Ooh.
yeah. Do you have any more hits?
I have another attack.
Beautiful. You should
Nice.
do over 20 damage.
You should not.
Nah, I think I'll miss on the second one.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. If that's what
I'll-
you want to do.
Yeah, I elect to miss on the second hit with an 8.
Okay. Any other? It's
I'll
from
use
you?
my bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 5 HP.
Nice. Okay.
Let's see. Where can I just roll a die?
Bottom left.
Ah, there it
you.
is. All right. I get 7 HP back. Woo! That's it for me. I'm gonna see what Maeve wants.
Solid. All right. So, Kat, at this point, you have recovered from the explosion of seed in your face.
Oh,
So
phrasing.
Yeah,
can
I
go-
know. It's like,
you
what
can
you
go
gonna-
for a hit. uh,
Oh my god. Um,
And it's white seeds too, right?
it is. It is. It's
can I
fluffy white
ask
seed.
Blinky to blink again? Or
You
is
can.
she
You
busy?
have 2 more.
Okay. You know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's gonna be
fine.
fine. Sure. We'll just roll the thing. A
Into the
20?
metagame.
Is that a hit?
Yes, it does. 20 definitely
Yes.
hits.
Okay. A 6. 6 damage. To
Okay.
not the Nugan.
To
Fine,
knock
you
the
have
Nugan.
advantage.
No, I don't, because they're facing me now.
What? I'm on the other side of it. We both get advantage.
I don't know how the fuck that works, but
I
I
don't
trust
either.
you. Roll again.
Oh,
If you can draw a line from a friend to another friend, both friends have advantage. And because I'm in its butt, you're in its face, we both have advantage.
okay, so we get butt face. Well, it's still a 6, so I don't.
Okay, well that's unfortunate. God said no.
Yeah, the butt face tactic did not work.
Sad.
So take 6 damage. It's fine because now I don't have to spread
It's
the
fine.
seed.
I'll have advantage on the next turn.
So you did a another melee damage or another melee attack, eh?
Yeah, I'm throwing my daggers at them, man.
All
Beast flower bro.
right. It is going to gnash back at you. Wow, that definitely hits. A 25 for sure hits you, right? There's no
Yeah.
way. I really wish that roll was for fucking Terin, but whatever, I'll take it. All right, so you are going to take 5 damage.
Okay.
How far away is Miffy from the creature?
Currently, she's like basically up against it, attacking it. But
Naught's gonna
We're
yell
all
out.
melee attacking it.
yeah,
Naught's
melee.
gonna yell out to everybody. If you can, move away.
No.
I won't be able to hit it if I do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll gamble.
All right.
Okay.
Is that the end of Cat's turn? Are you doing anything else? Do you want to do anything with Blink?
Can I do my bonus action since you can take a bonus action on each of your turns to take the dash, disengage, or hide action?
Sure.
Indeed, have a bonus action currently.
Yeah.
I would like to dash away
Okay.
since I'm scared of what Nott's gonna do.
Okay. How far away are you dashing from the thing? Like, what's your range?
She gets her whole movement speed to do it. So
Yeah, my
Okay.
movement speed is 35 feet. So
Okay. Are you gonna take the whole distance?
I'll just do like a nice 30.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
Okay, and that's all I got.
All right. So Cat's disengaged, got a little bit of damage on it. Naught, you are how many feet away?
I was 15 feet away,
And
then
then
I
you
moved
missed
30
your step.
away, so I'm 45 away now.
Okay. Are you close enough to make a hit?
I sure am. I can hit 120 feet away.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. All right. It's your turn.
Oh, sorry, 150
What?
feet away.
what about my turn? I thought I was after Miffy.
No, I'm
You're
after Miffy.
incapacitated, homie.
I'm also.
I was
second.
I
Yeah,
thought it
his
was one
turn was
round. I was
just
incapacitated for.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you got incapacitated the round after. Oh, both heads exploded in one round. Sorry. Terin, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
My
That's
God.
my bad.
How dare you?
I'm so sorry.
I like playing D&D. It's fun. I like to play.
I like having my turn
Okay.
skipped. It's fine.
It happens. Okay, I'm gonna. Terin's gonna get up. He's undamaged, but still fucking annoyed. And I'm gonna do two things. I'm going to bonus action cast Spiritual Weapon. And the little ethereal great axe is gonna appear behind the thing. It can't be. It just sits there, and I get to attack with it for free. Isn't that fun?
It sounds fun.
I think so.
It sounds very fun and does a 12 hit. It's not fun and interactive. I missed. Does a 12 hit it?
Jesus Christ.
Does a 12 hit it?
No, a 12
One's
doesn't hit.
over.
Unfortunate. Wait. Does Spiritual Weapon get advantage?
I have no idea. You tell me. I don't know what I'm
This is the
doing.
first time I've ever played a cleric. So-
Is it behind it? You said you made it.
I can
Yeah,
put it anywhere, so I can put it.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
yeah,
Why not? It's not like
yeah,
it's gonna matter.
sure.
Let's go.
Oh.
Huge. So we roll again,
Oh,
and
I
we
don't
preach.
like that.
There is no god. It's a 12 again.
Jesus.
I'm now an atheist cleric. Okay. I still have my own weapon, my quarterstaff.
Okay. All right.
God
Right on
bless
me.
this quarterstaff. There is no God. I got it.
Oh
Wait,
my
hold on.
God.
Hold on.
Because you
Hold on,
keep
wait a minute,
attacking
we're
the
gonna-
god. You know, you just
No,
put all your
it's a
faith
7.
in
It's a
it.
7. It's a 7. It's over. It's all ogre now.
We should have gone to the swamp.
Oh my God.
No.
Honestly, the swamp would have been worse. That creature has at least 100 more hit points.
I
than
don't.
this
I
one
don't.
does.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Pass.
this was the
Yeah.
best option for you guys to fight. Honestly, of the shit that I fucking cooked up.
I disagree. That is all I can do.
Is your
I
turn over?
am sad. Yes, it is.
It's
Yeah,
It's
so you
your
guys are
turn now.
basically like staring at each other back and forth. Like one day we're gonna hate you guys. No, I'm gonna hit you. I swear. I'm gonna hit you one day, brother.
Me and the Hydra can hit each other. We're just sewing.
Just
Great
swing it in
nemesis
the air. We're
battle.
gonna get you. Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
I might need to
No,
use my
I'm gonna
god's
get
intervention.
you.
What the?
Someday.
Oh my god.
Do
Okay,
you
Yeah,
think
that's
this
it.
guy would have attacked us if we made friends with the dog or not?
I mean, the dog said that it attacks us and not it. It's not interested in
Mhm.
blank, so probably. But also, it's stupid and ugly.
You know
Oh
what?
my
You got a
God.
point there.
Oh, it's so aggressive. All right, so it's Naught's turn now, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Sure.
Naught, give me a passive perception roll.
Okay.
I keep saying passive perception.
Yep.
Just give me a perception roll. I'm sorry. You guys
18.
know what I mean. An 18?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right. So as you are readying yourself for your next attack, you hear from behind you in the woods a laugh. It's the most pure, entertained and clapping from behind you.
What? Who? What was that?
Can I gauge how far away it is?
For an 18, yeah, I'll give that to you. So you can tell that this presence, this entity, whatever it is, that is laughing and clapping. And by the way, Naught's the only one that hears this. For one,
Okay.
it's because he's so far away, and also because, ranger perception. You can tell that this thing is about 10 feet into the forest. So it would put you about 40 feet away from it. But it keeps wisping. So you can't quite gauge its exact location. It's almost as if it is clipping in and out of reality.
Okay. But is it staying in the same spot when it's clipping back and forth, or is it moving around?
No,
Okay.
it's kind of coming into existence, disappearing, and then coming back into existence in another place. But it's all around 40 feet from you.
Okay. All right. Well, I can't do too much about that. So, so Naught's gonna be like, I hope you're entertained. And then he's going to cast Hunter's Mark again because you broke my concentration. Cool. So it's going to do an additional 6 damage when I hit you.
Good. Okay.
And I'm going to. Oh, actually, I just cast that at level 2, so it's going to do an additional 2d6 worth of damage. So
Okay.
let me roll that again. It'll do 8 extra damage when I hit you for each attack.
If you hit.
Yes. No, when. When.
We'll be
Okay,
done
anyway,
soon,
now we're going to swing with my dagger, or my longbow. 17, 19.
That does hit.
Okay. Also, you get colossal, so does another extra d8 as well. So let's see. First, we're going to do 4
You
damage.
want us to die?
That was not great. It's going to do 4 plus 1, so 8 for the colossal damage, and then another d6 plus 2, so 8 more, so 16 total damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Which isn't great, but whatever. And we're going to swing again.
You mean shoot again?
Whatever. I'm throwing cards again. Does a 15 hit?
Meets it, beats it.
Okay, cool. So 15 hits. It's going to do 17 total damage. Plus... Yeah, that's it, because we did 8 from the other one, so we're good. So 17 more damage.
Okay, so we're going to do a total of 33 damage in 1, correct? Am I doing that math? 16 plus 17?
Sure.
Okay. Another head's going to explode. Who's in range?
Not me.
That's me.
Me, the melee warriors. Me and the... Well, I say melee warriors. Melee warriors.
17.
The support.
As a bonus action... Oh, I already used a bonus action. I get...
Yeah, you can.
No, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
no. All right, so Bucky, you avoid the explosion of seed in your face, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Terin's incapacitated again.
It'll save me from embarrassing myself on rolling again.
I'll embarrass myself every round.
I'm just
God.
imagining like this Hydra and Terin like doing that slap fight where like the people
just
have their eyes
same.
closed and they're like slapping, but they're not hitting each other. They're just yeah,
Yeah. Oh my God, bro, same.
Okay, good.
All right. So it is now the Hydra's turn, correct?
Yep.
Or you have nothing
Yes.
else, right, Cletus?
That's it.
Okay, so as the Hydra's head explodes and the plume of feathery white seeds spread in a 15-foot radius around it, Terin inhales the seed again and collapses to the ground, coughing and trying to pull these things away from his mouth and his eyes. And Cletus, give me another perception roll.
Okay. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go.
Terin, stop breathing it in.
25.
Commit violence upon you.
You got a 20.
25.
What did you get? 25. Okay. Oh, thank God. All right. So with a 25, Cletus, you get the clearest shot of an image in your head. It is this, you feel as if you're blinded because of how bright this is. But you can still see everything going on around you. So this vision encapsulates your entire mind, your entire being. And you hear the same voice as before, giggling, clapping, and and you see, I don't know why you're not posting again, and you see this face. For the love of God. I just wish that I could send these things through my fucking
It's
phone.
gonna be Hyde's face.
Yeah, it's Hyde. And you see this. Blinding in your mind's eye. And the voice becomes clearer and clearer, and they say, "Oh, I haven't seen a show like this in ages. Look at that dwarf. He can't get out of his own way." And clapping again. With a 25 perception, you look to the woods and you see with terrifying clarity this being. They are almost as if they don't exist there. So before you kept seeing this thing clipping in and out of reality. You can see its full form now, but every so often it becomes a little ethereal, a bit transparent. And the creature notices you noticing it. And this sickening smile crosses its face. And it appears directly in front of your face, inches between your nose and its nose. And the smile sends shudders through your body. You immediately clock this thing as a Fey. You immediately clock this thing as an incredible power. And you are basically shaken to silence. The Fae looks at you and says, "Oh, I see all of the fun is over now. I was hoping to watch just a while longer." She approaches the jungle hydra as it's whipping and gnashing, and you see that it's trying to back away from this Fae. Suddenly, the air just stops. Everything stops around you. The blades of grass are no longer moving. The bugs are not moving. The trees have fallen silent. Blink has retreated. Cat, still on her back, has blinked 40 feet into the woods, watching from afar. the Fey places a hand, so rises up into the air. She is now about 25 feet off the ground. She is face to face with this Hydra that is gnashing the air, trying to run from it. And she goes, "Done now with you." And it fucking evaporates.
Oh, she just
thin
willowed
air.
the shit out of that thing.
Yeah.
Done now, bored now.
Done with you now. The Hydra screams. You're never going to forget this sound. It is deeply burned into your minds now, as it fades from existence. And within a moment or two, you all completely forget that there was ever a Hydra there to begin with. All you have left is the horrible fear that this Fey has now instilled upon you. And you all know that this is the Archfey you came here for a bounty on.
Wait, we forget about the Hydra, but we're still wounded from it?
Mm-hmm. You have...
That's unfortunate.
There's gonna be some dramatic irony next week.
So, Cletus, I want you to know that with that last attack, you got that thing to 146. So you guys total did 146 damage to it.
Mhm.
It had 275 hit points.
Oof.
Like you
Oh,
were
yeah.
you were never meant to kill it, and I'm actually a little annoyed that I didn't get to kill any of you because that was the intent, was that it was gonna kill one of you, and that's what was gonna bring the Fey out. But yeah, you guys you're just too afraid to die. Damn it!
What do you mean?
I'm not
You're
afraid to
playing
die.
Smart.
Maybe if you just hit people, it
I
wouldn't.
know, dude.
I'm sat there sucking the thing's juices, and I just we're
6 fucking rolls and 1 fucking hit.
Like, you're hitting me for 2 and 5.
I
Where's that
know.
juicy 30?
Bro, I couldn't get any good fucking hits off you guys. I just couldn't.
sat there within 5 feet of it the whole
Jordan,
time trying to
I
smack
have a question.
it. Like,
For
Yeah.
this Archfey, did you just put a picture of yourself in through and then say make it powerful or something? Because it looks like a morphed version of
No. So that's from the same program that I did the forest in, and I literally just typed in Archfey, dark hair, horror, and I think like beautiful or like elegant or something like that, and like that, and then a couple others. Oh, and I also said that I wanted them androgynous. Like
you.
there
You
were
didn't do
a
a good
couple.
job at that.
Yeah.
No, so
Definitely
this,
leads more towards one side of that equation.
yeah, so this was the other one, but I didn't.
Oh, the first
she
one's so
looked,
much better.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they looked too nice. Was the problem?
Yep.
So the one that you posted kind of
More like
reminds
an
me of
elf.
a siren or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the Archfey.
Those of you listening to the podcast that are like, oh, I want to see these pictures, we'll post them in the regular chat in the D&D in the Discord, so you guys can check them out.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah. I don't know what the fuck you guys are gonna do next week.
Politely ask her to come with us.
Y'all. Wait. What's everyone's hit points at right now? Because
Don't
you're
worry
not
about it.
getting
Completely
a long
full.
rest before.
Don't worry
I
about
have
it.
not been touched.
Yeah, you haven't been touched. Cat hasn't been touched either, right? It's just
Yes,
Bucky
I
and
have.
Naught.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure
you
about it.
did? Okay, so Terin's the only one that's untouched.
I have healing spells, so
It's fine. Don't worry about me.
I could heal. I could heal. We have things. We have things at our disposal.
Well,
If I
maybe if
stop
you are
getting
conscious.
incapacitated
Yeah,
by
for
our
real.
ranger.
For
That'd be lovely.
fucking real. Yeah. All right, so that's it for this week. The squad has finally met the Archfey, and we will see what will become of them in their interaction with it next week, everybody. So catch the podcast on Spotify. Dungeons and Drag Queens will be back after this one-off campaign that we are doing. So please hold tight for Yotrix and the gang. No one else is important to mention. And and everyone say bye.
Bye.
Peace. Bye-bye.
I can't believe you guys are speaking of Hyde like this.
It's a mimic that turned into armor and picked up a dead goblin body and is using it to carry itself around.
Okay, that makes sense. I was about to say, like, I don't think mimics do organic, but you know what? We're here for it.
Bro, he's just ugly. What's wrong with you people? Jesus Christ. Fucking leave Hyde alone.
He ain't half as ugly as my fifth brother.
Yeah.
No, he's my sleep paralysis demon. He's not just ugly.
Oh, bro, wait. I got a fucking sleep paralysis demon for you. Don't you fucking worry.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, I almost fell out of my seat. Holy shit. I leaned back and it went too far. Holy fuck.